Today we're here, guys, to talk about the absolute vital urgency of being involved in a circle, particularly that of life groups, of which this is our rally week. You guys are life group leaders. You've been involved as a person and as a leader. In one word, I want you to tell me today and tell us why you believe it's so important that we get involved in the area of life groups.
I would say family, and maybe even put a slash isolation if you could do two words. But up until about 2-3 years ago, I never had friends. I would cut them off at the very earliest point. I was a man's man. I did it all on my own. I would reject people before they could reject me. Something happened in Ironman. There's 4 or 5 guys that I literally fell in love with. They're brothers. They can call me at 3:30 in the morning. Any later than that, we'll talk about it. But I'm there for them, and I trust them to the ends of the earth. Because there is a loyalty, there's an ownership that we have with each other's lives. We do not, nothing is gossiped. We've even said whatever is said here stays here. We'll pray about it. We'll keep it in our family. If more people come in the family, great. But you don't have to worry about walking in and somebody saying, "Oh, I heard." It's just a very secure, warm place to be, and I feel very comfortable there. I've shared everything in my life they know about, and they still come.
Christina, you heard what Jack said about being connected, about being isolated. In your view, what is one word that comes to mind when you think about being involved in a life group?
I think the word I would choose would be life-giving. I think so often we can get bogged down by the weight of the world, and we can forget that there is positive things, and being united in a group with like-minded people has helped me to stay centered and stay focused and remember that my lifeblood comes from Christ, not from the happenings of this world. A moment that I felt the life-giving spirit in a life group was when not too long ago I was fighting thoughts and feelings of depression and isolation and suicidal thoughts. And I was able to share that with a limited number of the people in my life group, and they rallied around me and they prayed over me, and they helped me get through a difficult time when I was struggling to hear God's voice.
So Eddie, obviously this is an area you're very passionate about. We've been very blessed to have you as the shepherd, the front lines guy on life groups, as our spiritual formation pastor. In your view, what would you say is the one word you would use to best define the urgency of being involved in these circles we call life groups?
I think of growth. I think growth would be a great word. I sit here and I listen to stories like Jack's and Christina's, and I think of growth, relational growth. People carrying each other's burdens and encouraging one another and building each other up. I've heard countless stories of people celebrating and doing life together, such as birthdays and anniversaries and barbecues together. To me, that's relational growth. That's growth in a true relational form with meaningful relationships that Christina and Jack are talking about. And then I think of spiritual growth as well, and the importance of that. I mean, I just think it's a total kingdom win when I hear people say to me, "I just can't look at things the same," or, "Gee, I never knew that was even in the Bible." And I just think about that, and then that's it. That's it. That's spiritual growth and relational growth. And when they work together, man, it's such a beautiful thing.
So guys, I want to really thank you all for contributing to this process and sharing your passion about this. When I sit at this table, the one word that comes to my mind is potential. Potential that is exponentially multiplied when people link together, or potential, as you stated, Jack, that is lost when we isolate ourselves. And my heartbeat is that we can get more and more people and their potential growing in Christ as they link together in beautiful, authentic, loving relationships. Thank you, guys.